What is going on YouTube? And in today's video we got something different, but something I've been wanting to do for a minute. We got a anime protagonist tier list maker. Now this template only has 98 images and it was last updated in 2019. So if you guys want a part 2 of this, let me know. Make sure y'all subscribe and like. And yeah, enough said. Let me give y'all a reason to subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Now, first things first, we have Devilman Crybaby. Now, if I'm being honest, I mean, bro, if I'm being real, like, he's not really anything special. I like the story. If y'all haven't read Devilman Crybaby, y'all need to go watch it. But he's like solid. He's solid. He's not anything crazy, but he's solid. Alright, now, I know it doesn't look like, oh, you haven't watched all of these. Like, I know this is from Ace of the Diamond. Like, I know this is from Danganronpa. This is from Assassination Classroom, which I actually do know that one. This is from Agretzko. Like, I know where these from, but I just haven't watched the show completely, and I don't want to give you guys, like, a BS ranking. But we have all of these to work with. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. Now, we have Boruto. Boruto is going into, honestly, manga Boruto is B tier. If you guys read the manga, you guys exactly know. Forgot to put that one away. Also forgot to put that one. I haven't watched Fullmetal Alchemist. I am reading it though currently.
What?
But yeah, Assassination's Classroom. Now I'm not gonna lie, this character in particular is low-key mediocre, and it's just like a normal show. I mean, Assassination's Classroom isn't anything like special, if I'm being honest with you guys. But it's cool though. It's cool, you know. Eren, A tier. Evie. Oh my gosh, stutter alert. Eren is going to A tier, obviously. Now, the reason he's not an S tier for me is because he simply just had a bad conclusion. And also, like, honestly, that's pretty much it. Like, he's perfect other than he just had a bad conclusion, which didn't round out for me when it comes. He's like a 9 out of 10, 9.9, 9.5 out of 10. Really great show. If you haven't watched AOT, 100% recommend to go watch it. Gintama, I'm going to be adding him here. I've watched it, but I haven't watched it fully, so I can't give you guys an honest rating. Gon. Miriam is a parallel of Gon, giving up everything. Yeah. Yeah, you guys know how it is, bro. Gon going into S tier. Absolutely, probably one of the most perfect examples of a main character in recent history. I know the manga came out like 1990s, anime came out 1990s or something like that. But yeah, Gon is honestly like, there's nothing wrong with him as a character. There's genuinely nothing wrong, and I highly advise. Now we got Free. He is going into C tier because honestly, if you guys haven't watched Free, he's honestly one of the best sports animes. Whether you like it or not, it just is. It's definitely top 10 easily. So yeah, he's a solid all-around character. His conclusion was alright. The story was alright, but him as a character is probably C tier, and I don't really got too much to say on that. Hinata is high A tier, right behind Eren. Truly, Haikyuu is top 3 best sports manga of all time, if not top 5. 100% had a great conclusion. I don't know if the manga's still going, but how his story ended up, it wasn't unrealistic. Everything came to a great end. And yeah, just a perfect example of a main character in a sports anime. Resilience, brilliant, has endurance. Overall, just a great character. You guys feel me? Next, we got Ichigo. Gonna flame me for this, but he's not that great of a main character. Push! Ichigo is honestly like a B tier, high B tier. Like, his conclusion was bad. The ending of Bleach was bad. I think most Bleach fans agree with this. His story arc wasn't terrible, but he just like gifted everything, and like it just kind of like makes no sense. It's like he's giving him useless plot holes to fill them up with like this dude has every form of race in his body, but yeah, he's still not the strongest in his verse. Like, it don't even make sense. Next, we got Deku. Now, he's going C tier. That entire, my hero is the definition of a story with a okay ending. Like, the story's just okay. And there's no part of it that's, like, great, to be honest with you. But definitely one of the more iconic new gen animes. I wouldn't say it's, like, iconic in general, but it's definitely iconic in the new gen space. He had a solid conclusion. Honestly, no, scrap that. Terrible conclusion. I take that back. But yeah, his conclusion was alright. Nothing more clear. He had a great story. That Stain arc was important. I like the story of my hero. Just his character is, you know. Tokyo Kaneki Goal. Alright. Now, what would I do if he wasn't S tier? The most perfect example of life and death right here. Willing to give up everything, willing to go against yourself, willing to realize. Just absolutely perfect main character. Now we're about to go back to back like we're Braun in 12 and 13. Lelouch is a 10 out of 10 main characters. Code Geass is a 9 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10 story. Highly advised. This man is an utter genius. You guys need to go watch Code Geass. Light, definitely an A. I feel stupid not putting him in S, but he's going A tier. Right behind Eren Yeager. Light, you probably have already watched Death Note. Phenomenal show, phenomenal characters. Light story is just a little different. Naruto, as a main character, definitely S tier. Probably right behind Ken. Naruto as a main character is, I mean, what do you guys not know? Just pure beautiful. Now, we got this guy from Blue Exorcist. I forgot his name. He's gonna go right behind Boruto. Now, he's not terrible, but the story of Blue Exorcist just doesn't compliment him as a main character too much, but it's a really solid story. It's one of the more underrated ones, believe it or not. It's on Netflix, I believe. And, I mean, it's pretty solid all around, you know? Nothing bad, nothing good. But it's just solid. He's solid, you know? Definitely good to watch. Psyche K, A tier. End of A tier. Now, if you guys haven't watched Psyche K, he's going D tier, but he's a, you know, it's a comedy show, okay? So is pretty much like Gintama, which I didn't put on here, but listen, you know, he's solid, you know what I'm saying? Like he's funny guy, but his character's low-key boring. And I'm gonna say the same for Saitama too. Like, both gag characters pretty much, but you know, Saitama has more, so I'm probably gonna put him end of C tier. But yeah, you know, like, nothing's bad about Saitama, nothing's bad about Psyche K, just both don't really have any character development. I mean, if you watch Psyche K, you know he pretty much doesn't have it all. Now we got Erased. Now he's going to end of B tier. He complements Erased so well. His story is fleshed out, really great character. Overall, just really great in general, you know what I mean? And his story arcs are so good. Erased is so good. The story is so phenomenal. You guys have got to check out Erased. You have got to. Like, it's a must to watch it.
And that's a fact.
Iconic. Now we got this guy from Bunny Girl Senpai. We have an Idiot of the Year. He's going C tier. Now, if you haven't know, Bunny Girl Senpai is definitely one of the more intriguing romance manga, anime in general, honestly. Just a very different kind of show. Something you guys should all watch. I don't want to say too much because it's kind of complicated. I haven't finished it myself, but I'm nearing the end. Overall, pretty solid, you know, nothing bad, nothing crazy. But, you know, it's all good, Next, we got this guy from Food Wars. Now, believe it or not, he is an A tier character. If you haven't watched Food Wars, honestly, if you put all that, like, weird mango shit aside, this guy's story is really fleshed out. I don't know if Food Wars is still ongoing, but back in my day when I read it, bro, absolutely, it was a great story. Believe it or not, I don't know how you write a story about food and have passion for it, but it's great overall, and I recommend you guys watch Food Wars if you haven't already, or read it. You might get a little weirded out, but his story arc is really well written out. Now we have an iconic. We got Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Iconic show, iconic MC, just iconic in general. If you guys haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, this man is really, really good at what he does. But yeah, great character. Honestly, not too much to say. Now we got Subaru from Re:Zero. He's gonna go right here above Light Yagami, right behind Eren. This man has been through hell and back. It's like Tokyo Ghoul mixed. It's like a dark isekai. Like, you think, oh, isekai, he's gonna go get powers. No, this guy's life is hell, utter hell. And the lore too is interesting as well. His story is so in and out. It's like, what is even going on? But overall, really great character and really great everything. And I advise you guys to watch Re:Zero. Probably the best isekai of all time, honestly. Maybe besides Rising of the Shield here, but yeah. Now we have, I forgot this one, but this is one where she like locks in when she's home, but out of home she's like, I don't know. I forgot the story, but I watched it. She's D tier. I mean, honestly, she's not a really good MC at all. She's pretty trash, to be real with you. So yeah, D tier for that. I don't recommend watching this show. You don't have to, but yeah. Next, we got the girl from Kakigori. She's gonna go end of C tier. Nothing special. That show is also in itself a little crazy, I must say so myself. and it is really different. It's a gambling show, so if you like gambling, you guys need to actually get on your sheets and go watch that show. It's pretty good, pretty solid all around. Nothing too bad about it. Her character is alright, you know, nothing special, but, you know, pretty solid, pretty solid. Next, we got this guy from Bungo Stray Dogs. I forgot his name, but he's going right above this guy in B tier. Actually, no, he's going top of B tier. He's probably the best MC in this row. Super solid character. Honestly, if you haven't watched Bungo Stray Dogs, I recommend you to. Very interesting show. It's a little dark at times, but it's overall worth the watch, read, whatever you want to watch it. Him as a character like really complements the story. He's fleshed out. He's understanding. He's really great overall, and I definitely advise you guys to watch it. Maid-sama going right behind. You know, this story is literally exactly as you read it. Maid-sama. She's solid. That's all I got to say about that. Now, we have the best rom-com show of all time going in A tier. I don't give a fuck. Actually, bull. Going end of B tier. Rom-com, when it comes to rom-com romance, this story is probably the best one you're going to find. Definitely worth the watch if you're lonely sitting in your room in the basement. No, I'm just playing, but no, seriously, really good show. 100% worth the watch. You guys need to watch it. I advise you to watch Kaguya-sama Love is War, by the way. Luffy, get the freak out of there, bro. Luffy is the greatest main character in this entire list. When it comes to pure character development, that's what makes a main character. His conclusion is gonna be great too. Hasn't happened yet. Now, you could argue that Ken is a better MC, like just MC. But Luffy, honestly, is just overall, like, it's Luffy, man. If you haven't watched One Piece, what you doing, man? Now, a little bit of a, awkward. We got Mafu from Given. Honestly, be top of B tier. He's low-key a really good MC. For what the show is, if you haven't watched Given, definitely interesting read myself. Yeah, he's definitely something interesting. That's all I gotta say on him, but he's a really great character, very interesting person. Next, we got Dr. Stone. Now, he's going right above he's going right behind Ichigo. He's like the perfect MC for B tier. Like, he's right in the middle between everybody. Not bad, not good, just solid. But yeah, I mean, he's alright. Honestly, Dr. Stone isn't a must-watch. The ending is trash. You could have predicted the ending from like I remember watching theories on it like from months before it even years actually before it even ended. The conclusion's alright. His story is just like a reason for the story, to be honest. He's alright. Nothing crazy, not bad, but definitely getting there. Next, we have this boy Tanjiro. He's going top of B tier. The definition of a average MC, average story. And that doesn't mean anything because it's an average story, but it's a great story. Okay, best new gen out, easily. Taking over the world. Demon Slayer is great. So is Tanjiro's character arcs. Absolutely, really great main character. Really, really great main character. And I advise you guys to go watch Demon Slayer if you haven't already. Next, we got JJK. I'm putting him right behind. Now, you might be like, okay, well, interesting. Yeah, I know JJK just recently ended in terms of all these other shows. But Yuji Itadori's like character plot lines, everything is pretty solid, if I'm being honest with you. Nothing is bad, nothing is good, but just overall pretty solid. And I definitely advise you guys to read JJK. Next, we got, forgot her name, but she's from Citrus. And this is the last one, guys. But she's going to go right here behind Saitama in terms of main character. She's not bad. If you guys have watched Citrus, you obviously know. If you're watching Citrus, you're a gooner. You know, it's all good, though. Love. No, I'm just playing. But Citrus is a really solid show. It's just something good to watch. Solid. It's a decent romance. And for a decent show, you have a decent to mid MC, which is exactly what she is. So, yeah. That's going to wrap up today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please let me know. And also, comment your top 5 main characters. I'm very curious on what you guys got to say. But yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. And actually, I'm not going to catch y'all in the next video. I got something to say. I will be live streaming Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. And I'm gonna live stream the story. So it's just going to be like each day I'm going to live stream like 2 to 3 hours just playing the game, getting through it. So yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. Let me know your favorite main characters. You know, try not to leave hate comments. It's all good. But yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.